Hey everybody, it's Cynthia Porter with Visit Winona. If it's a little bit loud, it's because I'm Facebook Live at the Grande Parade for Steamboat Days. Before you say anything, I know that the dunk tank and a look around the Midway and the Beverage Garden won Facebook Live's poll this week. However, there was a mysterious red dot on the weather radar over Winona right at the time I was supposed to start in the dunk tank, and they canceled it. So I'm not a witch, but I may or may not have wished for that to happen. It was a little bit cool yesterday and the rain kicked up, and I thought like, oh, this is going to be rough. So, and I also had friends messaging me saying, what? I heard about the dunk tank and I'm showing up. And I found out my best friend used to be a pitcher in high school, which I didn't know, and could have ended our friendship yesterday. So I'm by default, I'm at the Grande Parade, and I'm kind of happy that I'm here. And also, this parade is kicking right now. It just started about 15 minutes ago, and I am at a parade party. If you have ever been in town for this parade, you know that this is an incredible culture that surrounds this parade. There have been chairs on Broadway Street for, I don't know, a week maybe. It seems like maybe a while back, the city council even talked about trying to limit how long a chair could be out for, because they were putting them out. It was getting so out of hand, you know, giant sections of the block. I mean, it's like, this is kind of like our Mardi Gras parade or something. I don't know, but people love it. I've been coming to this parade party for, I don't know, probably 10 years or something. I see my camera's wiggly. Give me a second. I'll try to tighten it down. My assistant Ed is working remotely, watching the comments and talking to you from a car somewhere in Mississippi. He had a gig this weekend that he needed to go down and be part of, and so I'm holding a selfie stick myself. I'm sorry, I'll try to stop spinning around because I know that makes everybody a little bit sick. So I've been coming to this parade party for, I bet, 10 years, maybe 12 years. I actually met this family when I was a newspaper reporter, and I wrote a story about John Schneider, who was a Winona County sheriff who was killed in the line of duty in, I think, 1981, and I interviewed his family here. This is his wife Jean's home, and the family has been inviting me here ever since. There are also a whole bunch of people out on the street who've been coming here for probably longer than I have, and it is just a great time. So we're gonna walk out on the street and have a look at what's coming by. I think it's Cotter's band. So I'm gonna try to spin this camera around without losing you. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, I'm sorry, it's so shaky, you guys. I don't know why. But here we go. Oh, it's Cotter's band starting up right here. Have a look, you guys. Okay, my bad. That is the Winona Senior High School Band. So sorry, but they're still amazing. All right, here we go. Okay, so while we're waiting for these floats to catch up a little bit, it always gets a little slow behind the band. I will tell you a couple things that I know about Steamboat Days, and I'm also going to spin this and try to tighten it up. Let's see how I do. I don't think that worked. Okay, so I believe that this is the 72nd Steamboat Days. This event has gone through a lot of different changes over the years. It moved down to Lake Park. It was on the levee, then it moved down to Lake Park, and then it moved back to the levee the last, quite a few years. It's been down on the levee, and people love it. Last night we did a really short little clip of Facebook Live from the Beverage Garden, formerly called the Beer Tent, and it was hair metal radio playing, and it was packed, and it was bananas. It was so much fun. They have live music every single night. They also had a kids parade, I think on Friday, and they had a car show, and they have a carnival down there. They have midway rides. The ambassadors, if you are in town today and check this out, the ambassadors of the Winona Chamber of Commerce have a brat and hamburger stand and a dunk tank, which I'm not in. So this event has got one of the biggest parades in, I think, at least for sure in a community this size in the upper Midwest. I understand that it's very difficult to get into this parade. A lot of groups apply and are not successful because the organizers want to preserve it and keep it just really special and family oriented. No politicians in this parade at all. I mean, nothing against politicians, but there are no politicians in this parade. And also, they attract some bands from across the Midwest. And the last couple of years, I didn't get a really good look at the schedule, but the last couple of years, they also had like some drum groups that came from, I think, Chicago. Oh my God, they were fantastic. So, all right, I'm going to put you back on the street now. We've got the Cotter Junior High School Marching Band coming, and they were awfully good because I can hear them practicing from my house every day. All right, hang on, here we go. Okay, so I see a whole bunch of vehicles coming. I don't know what they are, trucks and stuff, and a lot of walkers. So we're just going to keep taking a look around here a little bit. These are the people all at this party watching the parade. Sorry, I'm making everybody sick. You're like, oh my God, I'm never going to get invited to this parade party again. I just surprised all these people with Facebook Live. Yeah, definitely trucks or something. Let's take a look inside, because part of the charm of parade party is the parade food. These people really do it. Oh my gosh. Let's see. We're just gonna see what's to eat, because frankly I'm starving too. Everybody just kind of chips in and brings something. I don't know what's in these delicious pans, but this is a Steamboat Days parade party. They're going on all up and down the street. If you don't know someone to get invited to a party here on Broadway Street, I can tell you that there are a lot of people who don't live on Broadway. They come down here, they watch the parade, and then they go back and have a parade party at their own house. If they don't have a house, they go back and have a party at a park. So there's a lot of ways to enjoy Steamboat Days after this parade. The Beverage Garden has got more going on tonight. There's also fireworks tonight. And the carnival, I think, is going to be set up until the middle of the day tomorrow. So this is it, you guys. Steamboat Days. Sorry that I did not do it from the dunk tank. I was sincere that I was going to do that, but the good news is that I got to be a good sport and I didn't have to do it. So, hey, me. On a warmer day it'd be just fine, but it was pretty chilly yesterday. I think we got to, at that time of night, it was about 55 degrees. So, I would have hypothermia and probably have to finish Facebook Live from the hospital. So, where are we going to go next week? You get to tell us. What would you like to see? We're going to put a couple things up in a poll. You get to vote. And whatever wins is where we're going to go. I mean, usually, unless there's a red thunderstorm cloud over Winona, and then, the weather takes charge in those moments. But for the most part, anywhere you say, we're going to go every week. Facebook Live. Visit Winona. Loves having you come along on this journey. Please shout out in the comments. I see I've been watching the live count of people following along on this, and I would love to know where you're watching from, even if you're watching from Winona, if you're watching from somewhere else. What's your best memory of the Grand Old Days parade, or the Grand Parade for Steamboat Days, if you have ever been to it? And please come back and see it again, because it's so much fun. I am signing off for now. I'm going to go back and watch that parade, get back in my chair, and see what else is coming down the street. Everybody, you have a great weekend. Happy Steamboat Days. Happy Father's Day to everybody. And I'll see you next week. Bye.